Lucky those brakes work, mate.
Yeah.
How you going? You like it? Yeah, sweet. Oh, look at that beautiful trumpet. Yeah. There we go, and here we are back up on the Sunshine Coast again. Today we're going to have a look at the Kawasaki Teryx4 LE. This is a fantastic machine, a fun machine, really built to basically go anywhere, anytime, in any terrain. It's such a good thing. They've done some upgrades for the 2017 models as well. It's got LED lights. You can turn the outer ones or the inside, I'll show you that later. Down here, have a look at this. Got your fully adjustable Fox suspension on it. If you're into off-roading and so on, the Fox suspension is one of the best suspensions that you can get. It comes out standard on the Kawasaki. Yeah, colour-coded A-arms on the suspension. Not only works good, it looks cool as well. That's part of the UTV thing. They got to look good. We all know what that's about. It's got your alloy wheels as standard feature, and probably one of the best tyres on the market. Your Maxxis Bighorns, hugely popular. They wear really well, but look at the gaps in them. You can go anywhere with this. Put that front diff lock in. You see the position of the front tyre there. It's basically in line with the. I'll hop over. Basically in line with the front of the vehicle. It's actually further forward, so if you're going up towards something flat, it'll with the diff lock on, it'll pull you straight up and over it. The bull bar, while we're here, it's a good solid construction with the bull bar. You can mount a winch right on the front panel there, which I'd suggest if you're going into the elements. You can buy the winch through Kawasaki as an extra, straight on the front, ready to go. This guy here, it's got the EPS, which is your electronic power steering. Nice and easy to turn. Basically, I wouldn't recommend it, but one finger turning. When the going gets tough, you can get out of it with not too much effort on your arms, which is something that in the other brands, without the electronic steering, it's a real effort on your arms and so on. You want to make it fun. With this here, good protection through the back there. Now this is a stock standard vehicle as it comes from Kawasaki. Really good thing. It's got doors. Some of the vehicles out there don't have doors. These guys have got doors. You can get a full cover for them and cover them right in. Maybe not so necessary in Queensland, Australia, but it's something there if you're in the colder climates that you can get that. Really good doors. It's got your race style seats in it as well. They really hug your body. Even my body gets in there.
Can you get in?
Oh mate, yeah, bloody oath. Plenty of room. Little things like the seat belts and the stretchy, what we call it, the technical name, the stretchy bit on there. Yeah. Fully retractable seat belt. whack the belt on. Look, for someone of my height, I'm 6'4". There's plenty of room in it. I'm not squashed in here. And if you have a look at the steering wheel, the comfort of the steering wheel, the ergonomics of that, it makes it really good to hang on to. And you can adjust it as well if you don't like the wherever you want. It depends who's driving the vehicle. I like to have mine up a bit high because I've got longer arms. For the shorter people, you can pull it down, but pulls it right into there. While I'm in the cockpit, we might as well have a look at some of the features. We've got your headlights, inner and outer, so you can turn the inner ones and outer lights on if you only want 2 on, if you want the whole lot on, inners, outers, whatever you like. They're all LED and so on through there. It has your, you can get in here, Happy?
Yeah, come there.
Oh yeah. It's got your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive and diff lock. Now the rear is locked, diff lock. This is for your front. So you put on the lock, you got all wheels locked. Basically you can get out of just about anything with that. You got some points there for you to put your charging points for your phones, your fridges, your lights. You want to put a bank of spotties on it, there's plenty of charging points for that. Also there's a factory radio that goes in there. That's designed from the nautical side of things. It's basically a nautical radio that goes in there, and extra spaces for your switches, for your lights, for winches and so on and so forth with that. Bit of storage room, really deep glove box. Put whatever you like in there. Put a radio or like a CV or something if you like. Cup holders, drink holders, phone holders, good size. There's a bar to hang on to if you get scared in the passenger seat, which believe me, if you're in there, you'll be hanging on, onto that one. Very easy, plenty of room. She's all sweet. Now this has an 800cc V-twin fuel injected engine. It's got oodles of torque. Put that on. Oodles of torque, and really packs a punch. So this has got your full instruments there, tells you if you're in 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, diff lock and so on, fuel gauge, miles per hour, or kilometres an hour, you can change that, and your total odometer there as well as your electronic power steering. If something goes wrong with that, it tells you. If you haven't got your seatbelts on. If you don't have your seatbelts on, you can't, it won't go. It's a bit of a safety feature. If the kids get in it or you don't know what's going on, you go to stab it. If you don't have your seatbelts on, it actually limits the vehicle, so you'll know straight away. You go, oh, hang on, what's wrong? Put the seatbelt on. So safety feature. We want to keep you safe, so to keep you driving these vehicles. So your sports seat. This is the 4-seater version. So it's got 2 seats in the back as well, so you can scare the pants off some of your friends or take more people around. Really good for the forestry staff, like if you got a business or something, you've got to cart people around in some terrain that's farms and so on. You can put the people in here.
Can you get in the rear one?
Can I get in the rear one? Yeah.
We can see leg space.
Look, it's not huge in the back, but look, if I'm in here, I've got my bar to hang on to. I can put my beer in here. Hold on in the drink holders. Add some bits and pieces in there. A lot of guys buy these for shooting as well, for hunting. So you know they can put their bits and pieces in there. Full, like even the floor, it's got drains in the floor. So if you're getting any mud or water, it can go out as well as get in. Seat belts in the back for the guys too. With your adjustable straps. In the back here, basically there's plenty of room, even with little tie down points. So you can put some straps in there. You can put a box in here, which is available as well. Tie the box down, and you can carry some stuff there. Keep it out of the weather. Camping gear, guns, ammo, food, beer, all that gear there. And the roll bar, the roof. It's a lightweight plastic style roof. You don't want it too heavy, especially up top. Fully waterproof with gutters on it, so basically the water doesn't come down all over you, so it will go down the side. with that. Right back here to your LED's tail lights on there. And if you have a look under the back, you got your Fox suspension. The braking on this guy is actually in the housing, so it's all enclosed. So the rear brakes are all up in there. Basically, it's less stuff hanging out to catch up, to get mud and dirt and stuff in them, so they don't wear out as quick. Low maintenance, all that there. CV joints, again, colour coded A-arms, full Fox suspension, Maxxis Bighorn tyres. It's got a tow bar point there if you want to tow a trailer or something. Whack a tow bar in there. The exhaust is up nice and high with that. So, mate, these things are they're built to do what they look like. Like this thing here, it can carry people. It can go to places where you wouldn't think that they could go. They go fast. Stock standard, you're looking over 90 kilometres an hour, which I think in the US terms is about, what's that, about 55 mile an hour. So 90 kilometres an hour. And I know guys who have done some mods to these vehicles and they're getting over 120 kilometres an hour out of them, which is about 65 mile an hour. I think they're thereabouts. If you come around the front as well, under here, up nice and high, away from all the elements, is your airbox. Easy to get to. Maintenance is something that a lot of people don't do. They take it to the shop and so on. Something easy to do is make sure you got a clean air filter. Your fuse box is up there as well. Your coolant bottle, your power steering unit. It's all up high, basically to keep it out of all the crud and so on. Radiator up the front there, right up the front to keep the vehicle cool. And the engine is in the middle, underneath all the panels in there. Where they sit the engine. Now it's mid-mounted, so it's awake. It doesn't make it top heavy, and it's in a really good spot for the handling of the vehicle in there. And mate, the colour is awesome. Kawasaki green it's an awesome colour. You either love it or you hate it. I love it. And this colour in the sun, it just sparkles and just shows it off. With your colour match seats inserts, as I said before, it's got to look good too. With the optional extras you can get for it, you can get the list is big on these: winches, spotlights. You can get bars that come up the top to direct stuff over the top. You can get full covers. You can get radios, spotties, whatever you want. I think they're awesome standard, but the weather around here is always pretty sweet, so we don't change it too much. Windscreen's probably a good thing if you're using it all the time, but that stuff there. So yeah, that's the Teryx4 LE, and as I said before, it comes in a two-seater. Now the two-seater is the same, basically there, with a full tray and a tilt tray as well, so you can tilt it up if you only need a two-seater. It also has boxes in the back for storage, or basically where the footwell is in the four-seater, it has full boxes for full watertight storage in that as well. So we don't have any. I think they just got the two-seaters back into Australia, so we haven't had any for about 4 months with that. They do sell fast. Smidge over 20 grand, I think 21,990, 21 and a half. Come and see us, we'll work out a deal. This is a demo, so if you've got some property somewhere you want to have a demo, you just let me know, I'll bring it out. I might even let you have a drive if you're lucky. And Happy's hanging to get out there as well in it. So hopefully we can do a test in some pretty full on terrain. I've driven this in a lot of situations. If you have a look at my YouTube channel, there's a thing on there. So Aussie Cowie Man, have a look at him. He's got this out doing a lap around the test track. which is great. But yeah, come and have a look, enjoy it, keep on driving.
Thanks.
No
Easy.
worries, mate. Thanks,
Sweet.
buddy.